ワールド1回目いきます。ハードでいくか。字幕表示あり。海外ゲー特有の決定は×ボタン。ゲーム概要としては、オープンワールド FPS-RPG、有名なフォールアウトを作ったメーカーの、チームか、制作会社の、作ったオープンワールド RPG になる。なんとなく宇宙が舞台ですね。宇宙船だな。脱走者。
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
よくあるコールドスリープ。いきなり捨て振り。何に振るのか。うわー、迷うな。もう適当に行こう。精神、性格。こうやって個性をつけていく感じか。ロングガン。拳銃、両手近接重火器。遠距離でいくか。
Eye sharper than a terror ray.
まあいや、1枚。おお、スキルも。よし。あ、戻った。ちゃうね。よし。
You are going to paint this system red, my friend.
利用可能ポイント減ってるぞ。あれだっけ。まあ、とりあえずはい。
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use.
潜入かな。でもサイエンスもいいな。でも潜伏しよう。
You certainly know your way around a Mac pick.
お、これか。
You've got all your limbs at least.
実職業っぽく。じゃあ今回は男。ランダム。なんか良さげなの出ないか。マジでちょっとランダムひどくない？やべえやつばっか出てくる。ちょっとこれでもまともだな。顔、目の色でも変えて終わりにしよう。じゃあ赤で。 あ、めんどくせえな。一個ずつ丸で決められるのか。うん、戻るな。×か。ああ、×だ。よし。あ、危ない危ない。アカウント名が。オッケーオッケー、これでいってみよう。
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
この人がキャラクターメイキングした人を選んだみたいな感じで呼び出すのか。
Not likely, bootlickers.
おお、スター・ウォーズっぽい。
Initiate skip jump.
割と簡単に逃げたな。出てですね。
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
いかんのかい。キャラ映像。おお、いた。マップ切り替え。今言ってる宇宙船がホープか。で、なんか行方不明って扱いになってる。
There you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
おお、体験突入。
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him?
Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty
花
way
と
to
かは
go.
取れないな。×かな？ OK。まるでシャワーム。おお。ダッシュ。スライディングはなかった。アイテムが取る。あれ最初のやつもいたってことか。今武器持ってないから上でやって。サッチメーターはどれだ？犬。本当に犬か。馬じゃねえ？いいよもう。
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
落とす教えりゃいいのか？痛い。
Hey, you, come here.
お、
You've
何
tried
者
the
だ？
best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
メディカル。俺あったっけそんなの。
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
なんだスペーサーズチョイス。何があったん
We
だ？
were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of
悪いや
that,
つや
right?
な。
Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
じゃあ聞いてみるか。
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed
こ
lunatics
こでもサイコか
with
い。
guns. Some
ボダン
hole
か
had
な？
grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
ほう。説得。いや、ここは説得はあったんじゃないか。行ってみよ
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo.
う。脇腹のも
Not
よこ
counting the
せ。
bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
マジ、ちょ
All
っ
Spacer's
と、
Choice
この
weapons
人
are
いい
now
人すぎない？
30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
残念なやつやな。ついでに、ホープ。
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but
なるほ
I'm
ど
not
ね。
allowed to fraternize with
宇
Cleo
宙
workers.
船ホー
Company
プは
policy.
もう忘れられてるか、伝えられてないかどっちか。
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community.
ずっとね、伝わった
Edgewater's
ら
a
しい。
little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
猿うまい。うまそうだな。お、動き持ってる。やったぜ。うん、分かってる分かってる。こいつをお、当たってもこらえない。タルタルソース。磁気ピック。ファストラッションピル。野菜とかは取れない。これなんかあるかな。大丈夫かこいつ。お、なんかうまそうなの。無水ウォータータブレット。無水？水なのに無水？どういう仕組みだろう。とりあえずドーンする。
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
武器の持ち替えはない。お、L スをそのまま前だし。敵がおる。ほう。TTD、タクティカルタイムディレーション。世界がスローモーションになって、攻撃までが猶予はもらえるって感じか。R1 を押す。なるほどね。なるほど。なるほど。長押しでそこちゃんと見ろってことか。紫の画像かな。R1 か、こっちか。何も持ってねえ。本当にでも見た目最高だな。もう一人のやつはミンチよりひどくいい。あ、いや。持ってる。インベントリー真ん中ボタンか。ほうほう。武器トレーニング。手をかければかけるほど改造ってことか。DPS とかあるんだ。装備で2個目。あ、つけられる。これで変えられるのか。オプション。修理、交換、装備外す、解体。はあ、はあはあ、じゃあこれは解体しよう。はい。軽量弾薬。はあはあはあ、OK です。なるほど、いい。OK。タールマックチーズ。なんかうまそうだな。おお。ピッキングする？ああ。両手武器。装備ってあるの？ないな。お。とりあえずまたピッキングするのゴミばっかい。うわ、まだいる。これをどう見るかだな。リロードは四角？ふう。長押しセントリーサーベル。まあ、とりあえず回っとこ なんか重量とかいろいろありそうだな。敵の下1個、あれどこだと。わお。やっといてなんだけどひでえな。もう一人いるはずだ。アイテムよこせ。いた。オッケー。弾薬は増えてる。増えてない。お前トントンだ。お、やったか。
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
話せる。
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
多分私のことですね。ここで話を切り替えていこう。
How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
ほう。説得足りんのかな。まあ説得してみよう。
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report.
これは成功なの？
Fucking laminated.
うわ、いいことになった。やったぜ。強くね？当たんねえ。強くね？犬。犬か？とりあえずアイテムはもらいます。いやー、強いっすねー。逆らえねえ。あれ、もう一人がいた気がする。突っ込めた？お、入れた。おお。
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
おお、これはいいことなのか。
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
ほう。はい、話しないの？
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
なる。
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
融通聞かないのか。
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5,
マジで
4,
3、 2、
1.
1。でも地上ですよね。はい。
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
誰だ？ 合ってるんだけど、まあ事実はこれだな。
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your
お悔やみを
honesty.
申し上げます。
I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
だいぶ柔軟ですね。
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
わーっと多分足りないよな。こっちでいいや。
The settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and
了解
requesting
で
assistance.
す。
I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time.
ちょっとドライすぎないこい
This
つ。
cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
はい。
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
レベルアップ。クレオおばさん。シチュー作ってくれそうなやつやな。ほう。コアスキルとかにいけるのね。はい、はい。まあいや、とりあえず行ってみよう。ああ、これがそうだよな。オッケー。範囲攻撃、拳銃。おお。戻す。直接、これに直接入れなきゃいけないね。はいはいはい。了解。これでいいや。なるほどね。あ、まだこんなにあるの？もうちょい。よし、まあや。最初は全振りだ。でもエンジニア、エンジニア結構あるんだ。技術5。説得が上がってる。これを覚えとかないと交渉の時に失敗するやつだ。18、18、18。潜入はハックとロックピック。スニークは特にまだ上がってない。OK。まあやって適当に行こう。
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
そういうこと？
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
登るって下がっとるやん。ほほほ。
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
あ、なんかまだ触れるっぽい。特殊技能ポイントを利用できます。まあや、なんか選べってことだな。ほう。メンテナンスかな。おお、これもいいな。どうしても。いや、これかな、やっぱ。重量いいよね。
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
はい。ピッキングなのね。OK。やったぜ。
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
すまんな。
The navigation console is offline at this
作
time,
業
Captain.
台がどれだ？修理をちょっと試したい。なんかこれっぽいな。シャッガンまである。いろいろアップグレードとかいろいろできますと。改造、改良、改良、修理。めっちゃ壊れてる。修理してみよう。弾がなさそう。まあや。改造部品を取り付ける。改造部品自体を作んなきゃないのか。改造部品は作る必要がある。覚えた。解体しよう。全く状態一緒か。OK、OK。アサルトあんのにな。武器がない。弾がないんだ。こんなのあるんだ。OK。
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming.
簡単に信じる
I'd like to
な。
speak with my manager. I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
元気だよな。二等兵こそサイコっぽいじゃねえか。野良犬。死体まだあるか。東に行けと、イースト、こっちか。通過出てました。ほう、こんな感じか。わお。めっちゃ食らってない俺。やばいやん。少しずつ回復してる。回復はこれか。おお、回復だ。 お、まだ意外と回復あるな。10名死んでる。物騒なとこだ。一体じゃなかったか。ちゃんと隠れてやんないとすぐ死ぬな。よし。指差し故障よし。
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
おお。俺は決めるか。まあいい
Nice
や。
to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
ふん。こういう時はとりあえず仕事だ。
Got a knack for being discreet like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean.
多分
Edgewater
だい
is a
ぶ
company town, board owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures.
Cool.
Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
よし。
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
なんか物騒だな。
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
OK。
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
ほうほう。
Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing as far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
大昔の話になってるんだ。みんな忘れたの？
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that.
もっと昔か？
Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
まあいいか、こいつは話してもだいぶやろ。
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble.
意外とこの会社が原因だったりしてな。
Something I can do for you?
まだあるのか。
Definitely not the junior in humor.
まあそうだよね。
If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
まだあるのかい。
Yeah? Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
略奪者やべえな。
Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's Choice.
不利益になるんか
Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
い。なんか隠してますね。
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. He pays for marauders by the finger. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
OK。まあいいや、この辺は聞かない方がいいな。クエストラッカーに仕事クエスト目標。レジャーのクエストログから選べる。これか。ちゃうの？あ、これか。メインじゃない方。よし、これにしよう。科学スキルで武器を強化ね。意外と読み込みかかるな。あ、来た。何もしないでもレベル上がってきそうな。
They start asking you for some medicine. Come tell me. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
あ、入れるんだ。あ、開けるだから。あ、はい。意外と重要。
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
ここで選択肢が。気にしない。
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued.
なんか、世知辛い世界やな。ほら、行け！
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You need help.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
こんな窓マギみたいなセリフ言っちゃって。
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
すまんな。
Sick days come out of my pay.
おっと、これはやね。うわ、まずい。うわ、取りたくなるけど取ったら怒られるやつ。ああ、これは盗むなんだ。こっちは盗むじゃないから取れるのか？なわけねえな。とりあえずやめとこう。あ、死んでるの？そういうこと。これはだよね。これは盗むことになるからダメ。これは大丈夫そうだな。すまぬ、すまぬ、すまぬ。ちゃんと確認してから取る。オッケーオッケー。酒場。
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
あ、話。
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
スプリングチキン。なんとなくこれにしてみるか。
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
どうしよっかな。釜かける。
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
なんでしょうね。
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break it, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health.
社内規定厳しいな、おい。ブラック、完全にブラック。ひどい話だ。
It is what it is. Town's got a limited supply of medicine. Medicine better spent on a body stronger.
意外と納得してるんか。
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place.
ああ、そっちいるの
Marauders, on
ね。
the other hand.
やったらんかい。
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Okay,
So
okay.
you'll do it then?
じゃあやるか。
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
敏感だな、こいつ。じゃあ行く前に他のクエスト回収。
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
OK。どうしよっかな。これでいっか。
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
次はここ。サルツナキャニアリー缶詰工場だと思う。2階にいるのか。上がりすぎでは。
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Okay. Well.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
そうだね。従軍じゃないです。
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste.
Okay.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay.
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Okay.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
メリットデメリットなんだろうな。とりあえず連れてくか。
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Okay, go. 仲間ね。一緒に戦う。なんかトロフィー出た。お、運搬能力も上がるんだ。ぜひ連れて行きたい。おお。じゃあ、あとはこっから降りるだけか。さよなら。あ、乗ってるちゃんと。
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office so we can talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk?
Oh.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but
何かまた裏
that's
が
not the only side of the tale.
まあこれだな。
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from.
アスペかな。
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them.
やべえやつやな。
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
ほう。牧師。
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad
プレイをするべきか。企業体。なんか面白いな。上にいんのか。
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
よーし。ドストレート。
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
黙っとこ
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant
う。
me.
連帯責任。めん
Shame
どく
though.
さ。
Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just
や
between
べえ
the
と
two
こ
of
だ
us,
な、ここ。
I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
よし。なんかやべえ、こいつらが材料ですか。ん
Can't do that. I'm on my way.
ただ近くに誰かいるな。なんかこいつが厄介そうなやつやな。はい。ハッキングを上げろと。お、これがあるじゃん。これを買いたい。お金があんまない。売るはできないのか。売れるやん。とりあえずとこう。そしてたまに買える。OK。ノリがフォールアウトだな。外か。ちゃうね。先にこっち行くか。
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
あ、いた。
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
まあね。Okay.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
じゃあ金払えるな。
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
そうだな。
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it.
これは塩パスタでな。
I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
でも払わせる。
With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Shine.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
思いついたらね。なんかあんの？ なんもないな。
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits. Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. We're a sensible people. Edgewater has been good to me. I am... As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
答えは見つからず。ターゲットか。金払えない場合どうすんだ？泥棒になってしまうのか。調べる。それでお金を作ればいいのか？ちょっと話してみるか。
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Okay.
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
It's okay, last one. Lastは外にいるの？行ってみよう。そろそろ行く探したいだ。遠いな。町の外にも町がある？いや、町の外だよな。あ、発着場とか行ってたっけか。
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Sorry, na.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Ooh.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay, やったろうじゃないか。よし、行ってみよう。先にロボットにしよう。行ってみよう。だまた遠いなおい。意外と道しっかりあるんだな。
Aw, he ain't over it. Bet I could fix him up smart. I'm on it! Can't get past that order!
マジ死ね死ね死ね。ちょっとやめて。おお、びっくりした。はい、まあ効かなかったね。弾めっちゃ作っちゃった。いやー、なんか落ちるかな。なんもねえ。よし。
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Ooh, level up.こう一気に入るんだな。あ、もう振るようになってる。なんだろうな。これでいっか。あ、防具もあんのか。まあとりあえずこれでいいか。特性は増えてない。いろいろあるな。モダンに誘われたからやめるかな。
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
You're not a big drinker, are you? The part that said...
入り口的にはこっちから来たよな。
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Okay.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a great... Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of zero...
作業でここにあるだろう、きっと。あった、ほら。よっしゃ、これで OK。クエストを変えましょうね。
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
いい話だな。
Oh.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
お、いっぱいもらえた。これで弾が買える。
Not today. Just helping this fella.
復活してんのかな。強いか。危ね危ね。 備品なんてのがあるのか。何も持ってねえ。うおー、マジ死んだの。強すぎでは。なるほど。思ったより敵がいっぱいいたってことだな。もっと離れないといけなかった。ああ、こっからか。さあ、ここ潰して今日はおしまいにしよう。どこから来た？川崎が敵が多いんだな。備品の話で持ってるアイテム一緒か。食料を食うとなんかいいことあるのか。とりあえず食べてみよう。うおー、ダメか。うわー、犬が思ったより早かった。さすがにこの状態できついのか。もっと威力のある武器をくれ。略奪されすぎでは。間違えた。
Here we go. Sure.
マジか。危ねえ。うえー、勝てないですね。ラスト。こうやったら今日はここまでにしよう。ここからやったらよかったよかった。取ってねえな、アイテム。
No problem. I'll head over. Here we go.
ダメかー、強すぎでは。このレベルでいくとこじゃない気がする。 するんかい。ああ、武器持たせるとかあんのか。普通に殴りに行ったのか、今こいつ。うわ、危なかった。いるわ、何も落とさない。いやー、強かった。あと一人いないか。状態。ああ、下がってきてるのか。修理できるの？ああ、なるほどね。よし。これでとっても略奪者っぽくなった。自動で登れないんかい。ガッポガッポだぜ。
Great work.
OK、いろいろ手に入った。これどうしまいかな。まだある。うわ、よかったよかった。これが入れるのか。これはなんもないのか。よし、これで揃ったな。名前やばいんだけど。こういったらやられるやつやな。うえー、いっぱいいる。逃げろー。 これやべえやつやろ。
I'm going. Sure.
おお、やばかった。経験値高かったわ。
Can't do that. Sure. I'm going. We're not getting through. I used to skip rocks in the river until Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming.
ドットダメージか。
I bet she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
装備が弱すぎる。よしよし、今日はここまでにしよう。